Today we're on the lookout for another legend of West Anglia, and you're with me, Nathaniel Whiston. I'm going to Clophill. It's a village. It's to the south of Bedford, it's to the east of Ampthill, and it's to the north of Barton-le-Clay. It's in central Bedfordshire in West Anglia. I'm going to Clophill today to investigate the ruins of the old St Mary's Church. The old St Mary's Church is something of a curious sight. The church was built in 1350, was used for about 500 years before the congregation became too big for it. The church was too small. So they decided we're going to build another church. They also called that church St Mary's, a bit confusing. And the old St Mary's Church eventually began to fall into ruin as people left it and people kind of let it fall into disrepair. I don't know what he was doing. It was first reported in late 1800s, turn of the 20th century, that there was bodysnatching going on in the grounds. So there were people digging up graves, there were people doing things to the coffins, there were people getting up to all sorts of grisly business. It was in 1963 when Clophill came back into the attention of the national press when two boys were spotted playing with a human skull by the side of the road. When somebody went up to them and said, "Where did you get that skull from?" they said, "We found it dug up in a field by the church." And it turned out that there had been a lot of disruption, I guess is the best word for it, in the church. It was to do with Satanism, to do with black magic, to do with black arts and sinister goings on. The incident in 1963 was followed by further incidents in 1969. More coffins dug up, more bones strewn across various places of the ruins of the church. And ever since then, really, it's been known as a site for people who want to see ghosts, who want to feel haunted, who want to do something a bit spooky, who want to go to the ruins of this old church and feel a bit freaked out by it, really. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm going to see if I can be freaked out by it. I'm going to see if I'm going to be scared, because I've done a lot of reading about it online and seen videos and things, and it is a bit creepy what people are saying, and yeah, I'm going to find out for myself. It'll be really interesting today if I do manage to see a ghost, because I've never actually seen one before. The closest I've come was I was staying at a hotel in Yates, near Bristol, not in West Anglia, and as I checked in, the receptionist said to me, "I should tell you, Mr. Whiston, the room you're in is chuckle is haunted. Hope you don't mind." Well, at the time I was a bit annoyed. I had paid for a room, and she gave me a haunted one. But anyway, I went in there and it was fine. I slept soundly. There's nothing to worry about. So Jeremy isn't here today. One reason he said to me was he's waiting for the plumber to fix his leaky tap in the kitchen. When I asked him about it again, he said it wasn't a leaky tap. He says that the water pressure's too low and he gets no hot water. It just comes out as a weak stream. But Jeremy, we both know the reason you're not here today, and it's because you're scared, isn't it? You're scared, Jeremy. You're scared because you once used a Ouija board at university, and now you won't have anything to do with spirits, contacting the dead, witchcraft, devils, all of that kind of stuff. Hi Lucy, it's Nathaniel here. I sent you a couple of texts, I don't know if you got them. Is I'm going to be in Clophill today. I don't even know where that is. It's not too far. It's well, put it in your sat nav if you're free. There's supposed to be a nice pub here. We can even get some food. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to have signal here. Hopefully. Well, anyway. If you get this, then yeah, just give me a ring, give me a text. I'm going to be here. It's Clophill, Clophill. Where can I park? These are all residents, aren't they? We'll put it up here. No one's going to mind, are they? So, here we are in Clophill. See, Jeremy, this is why you need to be here, because I'm trying to fix this tripod thing to a cow fence gate. I don't even know what it is, and I can't. I'm like, is it right? Is it right? See, Jeremy, you need to. This is why I'm faffing around with it all the time. Endless faffing around trying to get it straight. Is that going to work? It's not straight, is it? The rabble of Satanists would walk up here, this quite pleasant spot really, and with evil intentions, with their spades, with their paint, with their cockerels that they came to sacrifice. Look at that. It's lovely, that. It's like a jigsaw. That is like a jigsaw. I should take a picture of that, turn it into a jigsaw, flog those at garden centres, make a mint. I tell you, it's good. It's alright. Yeah. When we're coming out with places like this, you never get any signal. You get like a bar for like 5 seconds. So we're about to enter the church now. You can see the gate posts. I'm just going to show you. There is a grave covered with nettles. There's a long line of gravestones along here, and there's a few more over here. Now, reading up online, my studies were telling me that there's sightings of a monk, or maybe more than one monk, on the gravestones. Don't know if it's these ones or those ones, but I mean, I can stand here for a minute and see. It's quite light. I don't really know if ghosts come out in the day or not. We can leave the camera on for a bit, see if we can see any. Yeah. I'm being incredibly careful in listening out for voices, footsteps, any kind of strange feeling. So far, nothing. I actually find it very calming here. It's very peaceful. Wonderful views. The church is ruins, yes, there's no roof, but it's but look, it's quite neat in there. Look at that brickwork. As ruins go, it's in pretty good nick, I'd say. Yeah, not bad. Can you see, like, imagine the sun coming through there? Must have been good. But yeah, it's a bit small. I can see why they might have moved out. But look at that view from here. This camera doesn't really do the view justice. If Jeremy was here, maybe he could make it look a bit better, but he's not. He's stuck with me, he's stuck with this camera, so that is the view, and I can assure you it's better in person. It's probably not something you want to hear when you're watching a video, but or you have to come in yourself and just have a look, but it is good. It's nice. Not feeling too creepy, even though it was around here that they dug up the graves, they put the bones around here, they probably killed animals, they did stuff with blood maybe. It's all a bit gruesome, but no, it's really nice. It's a lot more pleasant than I expected. It's not really scary. What's scary about an old church? Okay, there's gravestones, alright, I get that. But this is alright. Inside, people come to churches for christenings and weddings. Happy things. Funerals as well, yes, I know. But generally, well, most of the time, Sunday services, people just come along, have a sing, meet people, have some bread and wine and go home. Nothing sinister. So it's just one of those places, but it's ruined. I've come here with no agenda today. I've come here just to look at the church, to see why it's a Legend of West Anglia, and I've come to enjoy it. Jeremy, I hope when you watch this you realise how much of an idiot you really are. All that tap business. I knew you were scared, I knew you didn't want to come, but honestly, was there anything in that footage which has scared you? Anything that's going to give you nightmares? No. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, mate. Remember, Jeremy, set the tone. Set the tone, set the mood. I am not an editor, I cannot edit. You can set the tone. When you're cutting, when you're putting the music on, when you're editing, set the tone. 3 words. Put it in front of your monitor, above your monitor, 3 pieces of A4 paper. Set the tone. Set the tone. All the time you've got to be thinking, set the tone. Don't know if I mentioned this, Jeremy, but you're going to need to set the tone. So today I didn't really know what to expect. You read all that stuff online, you see a few videos, and I thought I was going to walk into the set of a horror film, but actually the old St Mary's Church in Clophill was very nice, and I had a very fun time. I hope you've enjoyed it too, and I've been Nathaniel Whiston, and I will see you next time for another Legend of West Anglia. Goodbye.